Hi, bud.
Hey, brother. How are you?
Um, all right, man.
I am excited for the next show. We got a gang
Yeah.
coming in.
Oh, yeah. Holy
That's
cow.
that's gonna be
Tony,
awesome.
Curran, Justin. Did you say Vic? Vic?
No, Mark Jackson,
Oh,
the drummer for
really?
Venom Inc. Yeah, the whole
Holy
band,
cow.
the
The,
whole
the whole
band.
Venom man.
That's right,
Oh,
everybody.
damn. That's
I know,
exciting
I
stuff.
know. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah,
It'll be
and they
so
were.
cool to meet two to three members, or you met Curran,
Yeah, yeah.
outside, the midnight thing. That's exciting. I'm looking forward. And Tony's such a character from your interview and a great, fantastic interview. That was a wonderful show you did with him.
We had a blast. Yeah. So everyone enthusiastically said yes. Like, yeah, I mean, Tony's the first one to chime in and said, "Fuck yeah!" I'm like, "All right, nice, yes, yes, yes." And so yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, it's gonna be good. Yeah, this will be fun.
I think
So
in this episode, I think there's gonna be some surprises in this as well
yeah,
for
it's gonna
both
be
of us.
good. I am decided that I just I gotta work harder at getting through my stuff, you know. And we are celebrating. It is my only holiday left in this world is 420, so that I can fully enjoy.
Enjoy it.
Enjoying Montag is getting to enjoy his holiday. And today I'm decided, you know what? I've got enough product. I'm going to start breaking in something new every, little once in a while. And, that's why it's here, otherwise it'll just go bad.
Yeah, definitely want to back into my vaping.
Yeah.
It
You know, I
put me
think
in a
it's good.
different headspace, which I need.
A healthy one.
Yeah, so I
Oh,
can enjoy the
oh,
songs
that's
that
nice.
we get
Yeah,
high to.
that's well, see this one mitten, this one
Oh,
got clogged, so I had to put it away.
oh,
And this, I'm like, well, it wasn't. I mean, I got one hit and then it just wouldn't work. I'm like, I need more heat. So I switched over to another new one by Leo. This is a hybrid. This is Mango Kush. And I could taste the mango. And I'm like, ooh,
nice. That sounds delicious.
oh God. Yes, it's crazy. I've got one that's called Cherry Danish. It tastes like chocolate on the exhale. It smells like chocolate. I'm like, what?
Oh
Jesus.
my gosh.
I know. Mango Kush. Ooh, there's a blackberry Kush too that I want to try. I'm like, mm-hmm. Yeah, Daddy's gonna get some of that. No, this is good.
Good. It sounds delicious.
Oh, oh my God. It it tastes like the way um there was a cheap, really cheap shampoo back in the day. It was like 99 cents a bottle and had like strawberry and apple and
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking
what was
about.
that? I forget the name of the Breck or
Right.
something. Maybe.
Oh, but
It smells like their strawberry shampoo, the way their strawberry shampoo smells.
oh, damn. Oh my gosh. I'm getting high just from you talking about it. That's great.
Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. Like, oh, yeah. I mean, that's the only thing about opening them up is like once you break the seal, the clock is ticking. But I got carts that are like 2 years old and they're still going fine. I'm like, oh shit. Well, I might as well have like 50 open.
Yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ, I'm not going to smoke them all. I mean, I'm trying. But yeah, well, hey, let's go ahead and get this thing going. Let's get our
Let's do
top
it.
top 20 for 420. How's that?
Well, I did 10, but
Well, I
so,
did 10 as well. So
oh,
between the two of
oh,
us,
okay.
your
So
10 and my 10 makes 20.
we're good. Yes.
We are
Now
good.
I can do simple math.
That's
I'm
right.
not that retarded. That's
That's
good.
right. That's pretty good. After 10, it's questionable. Like
Yeah, I
that.
don't know how to
I've run out
add
of
after that.
toes. I don't know. I can't see my toes from
I
here.
ain't getting double digits, but you go to 11, man.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, how
Unless
about
I
before we begin, how about the Spinal Tap 2, the trailer? It's coming in
I've not
September.
seen a trailer. Oh, it's coming out.
Yeah, there's a
The trailer
trailer
comes out
for
in
it.
September, or is there a trailer now?
There's a teaser trailer, and it shows all he's going through the knobs, and it goes past 11. I mean, this
Oh,
time it goes,
nice.
or something like it says Spinal Tap. This one goes past 11 or
Oh
something
God,
like
that's
that.
great. Well,
It's
it's
in,
I I think the movie title is Spinal Tap 2: The End Continues or something like that. I'm like, yeah, that's oh God, that's
I
great.
can't wait. I'm looking
Yes.
forward.
Yes. I would love for them to do a show. I don't know if they will or not, but that would be fantastic. Oh, all right, Chop Top. Let's get this 420 going.
Go, bud.
Hey, this is Daniel DK from Exciter, Diamonds, Banger TV, and way too many other things to list. And you are listening to Heavy Metal Horror.
I am Montag, master of illusion. What goes up must come down, but not always.
Yeah, this is Chop Top, and we're going to take the high road on this one. Keep it heavy.
And you are watching and listening to a heavy metal horror. Oh, kiddies, happy, happy day. We're celebrating 420.
Yes.
Yes, we are celebrating 420. It's my favorite holiday. And this year it falls on Easter. So that's pretty exciting. Um, so, the grass under the Easter eggs will be smoked this coming Easter Sunday 420
And
day.
all the Easter candy will definitely be eaten.
Yeah. Yeah. After about that
Well,
first
unless
five
you
or
got
six hits.
diabetes, then you can't have all this.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Yeah. My pancreas takes abuse. No, it's pretty good. My blood sugar is like my A1C is like a 5.2, so I'm good,
I'm good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's good. I'm better
Yeah.
than a
All right.
non-diabetic. That's right. Well, we've got our list of songs. There were it would have been so easy for me just to list 10 Black Sabbath songs because honestly, it's like
Oh, we're in the same
that is,
boat.
I know that is like the best music to listen to, as you're getting high. But I've got quite a variety of music.
Me
So,
too.
would you like to start, Chop? There's no certain order. I don't have these in any order. It's
Sure.
just here's
Yeah.
the list. So,
Yeah.
why don't you go ahead there, Chop? Begin.
All right. I'm going to start with my number 10 pick. I guess you could say. I'd like I said, no ranking, but I'm going to go with Rolling Stones. I'm going to go with 2000 Man off their eighth album, their Satanic Majesty's Secret Service. Love the Hammond organ throughout that. It just automatic. I just love you're high listening to it. So, it feels there's something different to that. But I love the line. It goes, and I've been growing funny flowers outside my windowsill. It's like, you know what that is. He grows marijuana. So great chorus. Oh, daddy, proud of your planet. Oh, mommy, proud of your son. It's a little psychedelia in it, and there's a lot of tempo changes. But man, it's just one of those songs. It's just like, yeah, you can chill with. Just like, yeah. So that'd be one of my favorites. I think to get high to. I almost chose the opposite of that. Maybe Sweet Virginia. From because it's kind of like a little country kind of thing to it, but it's got to scrape that shit right off your shoes. That line is just fantastic off Exile Main Street. So, but man, I think it's just an upbeat. It's a fun song. There's that psychedelia, and there's moments there with that Hammond organ and something in the chorus and that line. It's just like, yep, that'd be a great song to get high to. So, yep, Rolling
All
Stones
right.
2000.
Nice. My first one, I'm going right out the gate. My name and my hat sake. I don't know if you could read this, Chop. A band
Oh man,
called,
I almost thought of that, brother.
yeah, a
Yeah,
band called
Caius,
Caius. Stoner, desert metal, whatever you want to call them, doom.
brilliant band.
Oh yeah, I love Caius. Uh, this is off of their song. This is their song called Gardenia, off of Welcome to Sky Valley. And this was my first exposure to Caius. And it was actually through Lost in Vegas, another podcast, music review podcast.
Oh yeah,
And I'm like, oh, okay,
great
let me check these guys out. Who's okay, Caius? I've heard the name, but I've not listened to their music. Then I heard Gardenia and this like super sludgy grooves and this extended jam section, some stank on the vocals,
Oh yeah,
and I'm like, oh, this song makes you want to start a stoner metal band. Like,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
fuck. Um, yeah, so this is a song that I absolutely love. being stoned to. Like I love to bake to this song and just have it on the background because it is just so groovy and it's just so cool. You just like sit back and just nod your head like So yeah, it's like I don't have them on the list, although they should be. But there's one of the songs that Black Crowes does off of their Amorica album that's got some big stoner stank on it. And it's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
there's number one for me.
Fantastic. Yeah, I almost had I thinking like, man, some stoner, but I had so many other. Mostly, you're going to see a pattern of like classic rock stuff and my stuff. But
Hmm.
uh, but yeah, I mean, great choice. I'm going to go with my next pick, and it's going to be Black Sabbath, "Hole in the Sky." I mean, I could have picked, like you said, their entire catalog.
Yeah.
But you could obviously the obvious choice went Sweet Leaf, which duh.
Hmm.
But I'm like, no, that's too simple. Hole in the
Okay.
Sky. I've always loved this because it's off Sabotage album, which is one of my favorite Ozzy era Sabbath albums. I don't know, man. That rolling main riff, it's kind of swinging, it's doomy, and then the chorus in there, and it's just what do you say about Sabbath and everything? You could have, like you said, probably that entire, at least the Ozzy era. You can just sit back and go, "Yep, album
Hmm.
after album, I'm
Yep.
good.
That's it. Oh, yeah.
It's good."
Exactly.
Yeah, man, just fantastic stuff.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna go a little too simple, as you say, because my next one was Sweet Leaf. Um, and that's it was like I know it's too on the
Yeah,
nose, but I'm like, how could
right.
you not have Sweet Leaf on a 420 playlist?
I know, I'm guilty.
You know,
It's good.
it is quintessential Black Sabbath with heavy
Yeah,
groups. And you got that coughing in the beginning. It's like the very first time I hit a bowl.
yeah,
You know, uh, I'm like,
yeah.
yeah. And before I started getting into cannabis, I mean, I just my only experiences were very negative with other people getting high and acting like dicks.
Sure, sure.
And but since I've discovered it, the health benefits, I'm like, and I've done my academic research, I'm like, oh my
Hmm.
God. And then, well, the stuff we have now is different than it was when we were young. And
Absolutely.
it's this stuff made by botanists and scientists and horticulturalists, and they're making these beautiful strains, and it's very, catered toward your specific needs. I'm like, there are over 6,000 strains, and I'm gonna try them all. Pokemon, yeah, it's this Pokemon. I'm gonna try to. I gotta toke them all. That's my objective in life, and you know, I'm about my first 50 in right now, so I was like, okay, that's good. We'll start. Um,
Yeah, 5,500 more to go.
that's
There we go.
right. I'm 1/11th of the way there. Um, so anyway, yeah, Sweet Leaf. It's just again, how could you
It's
not?
yeah, it's the anthem for 420.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great,
Okay.
great, great. Classic choice. Okay, I'm gonna go up with next Led Zeppelin, No Quarter, off Houses of the Holy. Oh man, that haunting, love the haunting keys intro, main riff by Page with the keys still following in there. And my God, the lyrics in that song too. But man, it's just one of those that you put on the headphones, and as soon as you hear those keyboards come in, that Hammond organ or whatever that John Paul Jones is playing, you're just like, oh yeah, I'm good. It kind of just sends you. It's ethereal almost. It takes you to another place, especially when you're high. So yeah, No Quarter by Led Zepp.
Nice. Um, I'm this song. The next one is also a Black Sabbath song. It's the only two. I narrowed it to two. Um,
I almost did two, damn it. You can't do two.
that's right. I did it. This one reminds me a little bit too much sativa, and this is Various Wear Boots. It's kind of it's psychedelic. It's a little paranoid,
Yeah.
you
Dun,
know.
dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
that
dun.
beginning is really nice. You get that riff. It's it kind of slows down, and then you get the the heavier riff, and then it's got that kind of janky shuffle. Dun da dun da da dun da 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 dun
Yeah,
da.
yeah. Got a
You
little
know,
jazzy.
yeah,
Yeah.
going home late last night. It's like perfect Ozzy.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
it's just such a crazy song, and I'm thinking even like everyone in the 1970s going, what the fuck were you taking when you wrote Fairies Wear
Yeah.
Boots? Like,
Yeah.
what the hell is going on in your brain? But,
Well, I
now that
believe it.
I've listened to it kind of baked, I'm like, oh, I fucking get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Sure, Paris and
Well, I
boots,
guess the
why
lyrical
not?
matter had to deal with it was his slap in the face to a bunch of skinheads that had beaten him down on the street. And
Oh, really?
fairies wear boots, and they have boots on them. So that's where the
Oh,
story comes from. That inspiration.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it was a slap back to say, yeah, fairies wear boots.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're a fucking fairy.
I get it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Because you got.
That's a great story to know. I mean,
Yep,
bringing
that's the
that
story
personal.
behind it. Yes,
Wow,
sir.
I always imagined like just tripping balls, and like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, tripping
fairies.
balls. You see actual like fairies and they're wearing little
That's
boots or something.
exactly what I thought,
Yeah, that's what I thought when I first started. I'm like, what the fuck is this song about? I don't know.
Yes. I'm like,
And I read
wow.
the history. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
kind of
Well,
spoiled it. Sorry, but
no,
you can
no,
still
it's
get
good.
paid
It
to
just
it.
has a
It's
whole
okay.
different meaning. I mean, the music is a little too janky now for that, a little too like bright and chipper,
Yeah,
but it's good. It's a nice way to say fuck you guys. That's
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
All right. Well, that's three down. Chop. What's number four for you?
I'm gonna go with Robin Trower, Bridge of Sighs.
Oh.
I love this album. It's off the same titled album. It's dreamy, bluesy. It's effect drenched. I don't know what he's doing. I don't want to say it's wah or something. There's an echoey kind of thing. The intro and the main riff, and the riff kind of follows right throughout. The vocalist is superb and just it's so smooth and hypnotizing and flowing. Um, it's a perfect song. Trower's tone is godly. I mean, he came from Procol Harum, and then
Hmm.
he launched his solo career.
Another kind
But
of
my
artsy, like almost prog kind of, I would say, near
yeah,
quasi prog band.
I'd say yeah. But that first album, Bridges, it's the only one I got of his. I've been trying to deep dive into more and
Yeah.
look into hearing more. But that whole album's perfect. But man, you want to start with something. My favorite Robin Trower song, Bridge of
Nice.
Sighs, is just dreamy, man. It's just you can get baked and just like it's one of those you just sit back, close your eyes, have the headphones on, and be like with a smile on your face.
I
That's
like that.
yeah.
I've never really listened to him that much. I know some songs. I just probably don't
Mhm.
know them by name, but now I want to go check it out.
You gotta check it out. And Zach Wild does there's a YouTube video of him doing it in his younger years. He does it live of Bridge of Sighs, and it's outstanding.
Mm.
It's just he matches kind of that tone, and he's just this might before even he joined Ozzy's band.
Oh
So
wow.
that's how young he was. Yeah. He's
Wow.
at some fair or something like that, but it's crazy good. But yeah, highly recommend. Check that out, brother. You won't be
Uh,
disappointed.
that's great. Thank you. I definitely will. My number five track here, four rather, is from one of my favorite artists. This is from David Bowie off of the Scary Monsters album. This is Ashes to Ashes. It
Oh, I
is
know you love that
I
album
do.
too.
I love that
Yeah.
album. I
Yep.
love this song, especially it is one of my favorite songs of all time, let alone a David Bowie song. There is some kind of like there's a mournful quality to it that I really love. The lyrics are kind of are a little dark and sad, and the music is quirky and weird, and the way he sings it with some falsettos in there, it all of it combines into this really interesting package. And then when you see the video on top, the video just cements it like, okay, this is in the 1980s, everyone's doing cocaine. I think he said this was the era that he didn't remember doing some of these albums because he was just so coked up.
Sure.
um Same, I think, year that like Stephen King did Cujo, not remembering writing it because he was
Oh,
so
and he did
coked up.
Maximum Overdrive. You never remember directing it. Yeah.
So yeah, so that's great. But yeah, this song is, if you've never listened to David Bowie, and this is not a typical Bowie, but see, Bowie was never typical. That's the thing. He's an artist, and so he
Yes.
goes through different phases and experiments with things. And but yeah, anyway, so David Bowie,
I gotta
Ashes.
try this. You gave me a song to try. I've never heard before, Hash Dashes. So I gotta try this out
You'd
too.
never heard the song?
No,
You son of a bitch. No, that's fine. Get off
no,
the
thank
show.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you're
that's good.
done. You're
That's
off the
right.
show.
I thought I knew you. Um, yeah, well,
Ashes to
no,
ashes.
definitely.
Now you're dust to dust, motherfucker. Because
That's
you.
right. Check out the video. That's how I
Okay.
first saw it. It was on like USA All Night, Up All Night, or USA, yeah, USA Up All Night or something like that with Rhonda
Yeah, yeah, I
Shear, or
remember those
one of
shows.
those things where they showed videos.
Hmm.
Um, and they were showing stuff that MTV wasn't showing, and this was on, and I'm like, oh wow, it just blew my mind. I remember like having a tape in the VCR and like hitting record, like, and
Right?
getting
I
like
know the day.
80% of the song, like, what is this song? And just watching it, being mesmerized by it. But no, go check out the video on YouTube. It is a really,
Okay.
yeah,
It's like taping stuff off the radio, Casey Kasem's top 40, and then he talks at the end of the trick. You're like, you motherfucker, I almost had
that's
everything,
right.
and you got to fucking
That's right.
pissed off, and you're like, oh, okay, whatever. I'm cheap. I'm gonna
There
listen
goes
to
my
it.
mixtape. That girl won't know I
There goes my
like her.
TDK tape. Fucking hey, yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
I
I'll
gotta
check it
take her to
out,
see
brother.
Ice Castles.
I'll check it out, man. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, man. Number
Next,
5.
yeah, next track, Bad Company, self-titled song off the same titled
Oh,
album.
really? Good
That
track.
intro, that intro on the piano and Paul's vocals, mesmerizing. He's a mesmerizing vocalist. Anyways, my favorite of all time. And the lyrics throughout, it puts you in a different space, especially when you're high. It's just because it's about being basically like an outlaw,
Yeah.
an old west and stuff. But man, it's so just that piano intro is just melodic, beautiful vocals over top that. It's just yeah, it's stellar. What can I say? And I'm a huge Bad Company fan anyway. So,
Yeah.
but man, that self-titled song, dude, that's right up there, top tier of all-time greats.
Yeah.
So,
Bad Company is one of those bands that I wouldn't say I'm a big fan, but the music that I've heard for the most part I like. I just
mhm,
don't know enough about their whole catalog. Like I know the big songs,
right.
but I've never like sat down and like listened to a Bad Company album. So that's
I'd say
bad on me.
Paul Rogers era,
Yes.
4 or 5. That's the ones. But when they got in the late '80s and the '90s stuff, they had a different vocals. Not taken away from some of that stuff, but it's like it was a different flavor with that. But the,
The late
the
80s and early 90s were not kind to a lot of like classic hard rock bands.
oh
They,
right, right,
yeah,
yeah,
that
of
era,
course,
that was just not it was just an unpleasant era.
yeah,
The 80s just had some great stuff, and then it had some
sure,
really, really bad stuff. But
exactly.
okay,
That was
nice.
my
Well,
first. Yeah,
I'll give them a try. I'm sure I have some of
yeah.
their stuff, lurking around here. My next song, number 5 for me, is one of our favorite bands, Chop Top. This is a song from their album Plastic Greenhead. This is a band called Trouble, and the
Fuck yeah.
song is Flowers.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
I mean, while the titular song that is groovy,
Yeah.
Flowers is a lot more like, oh, this is like mellow, smooth, groovy,
Yeah.
and it's a kind of psychedelic. It's slowed down. It's kind of dreamy.
Sure.
A lot of like reverb on the guitars, and the tone is nice.
They
I'm
did a
like,
lot of that on Manic Frustration and on oh, Simple Mind Condition. They did a lot of those kinds of things too.
right.
It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a great song. Yeah. So
Oh,
I,
great choice.
yeah. All right. So, hey, we are halfway done. I feel bad that you are not being able to join with me today, and partake.
Sure. I
We
know.
we have to
We
get
will have
together. We have
we
to get
absolutely
together.
have to get together
I still
and
have your snacks from Amber Dawn to give
right.
to you. I
I
still have, I have so many movies to give to you. So
know. I gotta
Chop's
find room to
getting
put it.
presents. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
I got a lot to pass on to my kids. Here's a bunch of CDs
That's
and
right.
movies.
That's
As my
right.
legacy. Do what you
Your
want with
Uncle
it. Yeah.
Montag didn't want it
Yeah.
and dumped it on me.
Uncle Montag gives you. I'll give
Just
my grandkids a pass. This came from your great Uncle Montag.
that's right. What is this shit? Oh
All
man.
right, my friend. I'm gonna go on with my next choice is by Neil Young. It's Heart of Gold off Harvest
Oh
Moon.
yes. Wow. Yeah.
Uh his unique, unmistakable voice, that acoustic guitar. And it's kind of just it's the same time it's one of those mellow tunes, but it's uplifting as well. It just kind of gives
Hmm.
you this, you know, I'm a miner and searching
Yeah.
for a heart of gold. And it's just his lyrics, many of the
Yes.
stuff is just outstanding. I
Oh
like Neil
yeah,
Young quite a bit.
me
So
too. His
yeah.
soundtrack to Dead Man is really great.
Oh
The movie Dead Man with Johnny Depp. Have you seen it?
no.
Oh yeah. He does the soundtrack. And yeah, Dead Man is like a Western, like a surreal Western. Um
Okay.
and Johnny Depp is in it. Maybe surreal is too strong a word. It's very artistic. It's somewhat dreamy. It's but Neil Young does the soundtrack, and it's just like a guitar, a lot of
Okay.
reverb on it. And I have it. I'll get you a copy here. But
Thanks. But yeah, because I love the that's another thing about Neil's playing as well, because even as times moved on, he adapted. He's considered the godfather of grunge because of his
hmm.
unique style, especially on electric and some of his weird
Oh,
soloing and his tones and everything.
oh, it very
So
well could be. Yeah, I
yeah,
love some of his
but
solo
I like
acoustic
a lot, quite a
performances.
lot over his history of Neil Young stuff. So
Yeah, there's a keep on seeing some videos. It's on YouTube where he's doing an acoustic version of like Heart of Gold or Old Man, and it's just
oh
him.
yeah,
He's when he was pretty young. He's very young, and it's those performances I think are some of the best of those songs because that's an era I
great.
really love him in. I love those two
Yeah,
songs. Old Man has that ache, and it's just a beautiful, haunting song. A lot of pain in that song, but yeah, those
I
versions.
almost put in stuff from him with Crazy Horse doing Hey
Hmm.
Hey My
Yeah,
Hey Hey. I was like,
yeah,
man, I love those as well. That's just
yeah,
insanely good. So
yeah. Oh, that's
that's my
good.
next choice. Oh, I would recommend Zach Wild does a version of this as well.
Oh
There's a
yeah, I've
video on
heard it. It's
YouTube.
good. It's
Oh my
faithful.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And but of course he brings up the electric on it more,
right.
but man, it's just beautiful again in his own right. So it just tells you the influence that Neil Young has across so many generations and
Yeah, he's
affects
phenomenal.
people.
Yeah, it really is, and it's such a unique sound.
Yeah.
In his voice and his playing. I like his music. Yeah, for sure.
All right.
All right, my number six pick is from a album called Jar of Flies. A little band called Alice in Chains, and this is Rotten Apple. And yeah, I know Rotten Apple is just great. And this album is an acoustic album, and it has got some dreamy stuff. It has got some haunting stuff. But
Some of
this,
their best stuff, it's an EP,
yeah,
but some of
yeah.
their best stuff is on this EP ever.
Yeah,
So
I agree. And this is a particularly good song. It's got this kind of dreamy quality,
yeah.
and that is really nice sometimes if you're in the right headspace for that kind of dreamy, swirly stuff, not too
Mhm.
swirly. Uh, and it's just got a nice vibe, nice kind of mellow, and the vocals there's a lot of nice harmonies to it, and you get that crazy kind of wheel like I do, kind of that wow
Oh yeah.
wow, whatever that vocalization
Yeah, that
thing for
talk
guitar.
box.
Talk
Yeah, I
box.
think
Yeah, I
yeah.
think it's got the talk box in it. I'm like, okay, there's all that good stuff in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's number six.
Great choice. My next one's going to be by Pink Floyd. You could do quite a bit on Floyd with this, but I'm going Pigs, three different ones off Animals album.
Yeah.
This is it's eerie, almost doomy. So there's so much mood effects on the song. It's a long song. It's almost 12 minutes long,
Yeah. Yeah.
but there's so many layers. I re-listened to it again last night. I'm like, God, I forgot how brilliant
Mm-hmm.
this song is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, and wow, it's just Animals is my favorite Pink Floyd
Yeah.
album of all time.
I
So
love that era of Floyd. It is so good. Because it's so even now, like 50 years later, it still feels as fresh as it did then.
good. I
It's still
listened to it
like,
last night. I'm like,
wow. Yeah.
wow, even with the, maybe some of the outdated effects and it's just the construction of it.
Mm-hmm.
And with Roger Waters' vocals throughout, and then it's
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, oh my God, and Gilmore's playing it too. So
Yeah.
what can you say? But I also say I almost picked Echoes or One
Mm-hmm.
of These Days off Metal.
Mm-hmm.
One of these days, I'm gonna cut you into little pieces.
Yeah,
And
that's
so he
what you
lyrics
want to
are,
hear when you're
yeah,
high, chop top.
yeah, right, yeah, yeah. In
Yeah,
my
that's when
own
the
demented
paranoid
head,
kicks in. If you're
yeah, that's
paranoid
what
already
I'm
from
saying.
too
I'm
much
like, holy
sativa,
shit, who the hell
yeah,
said that?
exactly. That's what I'm looking for, an experience to make my heart explode in my chest.
But Echoes would have been another absolute choice about that. So
Yeah, those are great albums. Great era. I had to push Pink Floyd off of my list too, because my initial list was 30 songs. I'm like, I've
oh,
really
this
got
is
to
gonna
cut this down. Not the cannabis, just the song list. Um, so I removed it, Pink Floyd. I'm like, oh god, because again, there are whole albums that are just so good, especially in the pre the wall stuff.
Oh yeah, dude.
Dark Side, yeah, great stuff. Um, all right, my number 7 is an album called Purple, Interstate Love Song by Stone Temple
Oh
Pilots.
yeah.
And it's got this nice. I've always liked that song.
Yeah.
Um, it's just been a
First four albums by them are
yeah,
great. Yeah.
yeah. It's just got this nice kind of light groove. It's kind of little. It's just kind of laid back and key. It's fun.
Mhm.
It's a little bright and happy. It's got some nice harmonies, and it's not too complicated. You just want to sit
Right.
back and just kind of be in a nice little in the groove, like you're just hanging out. It's a perfect song for that, and it's a great song to sing at karaoke too. So
Yes.
we got someone else to sing. So when you and I go out for
Uh-huh.
karaoke, we will sing that song.
Yeah. That and
How's
we'll do
that?
I Was Made for Loving You too. We did
Yes,
it at your birthday
yes,
party that time.
and I'll
Yeah.
sing
I don't
relax.
think I can hit the high notes from Paul anymore, but I'm
No,
gonna
those days are long
try.
gone. Yes. So anyway, there's number 7.
Great choice. Um, my next pick is by Jimi Hendrix, and I'm going to pick Red House off Are You Experience, the debut album. Man, straight up 12 blue bars song, you know, uh, it's basic blues, but man, his playing on that track off the charts, man. And it's just there's something about it's just like there's a red house over yonder, and it's just like oh my gosh, it grabs you right from the get go, and you're just like yeah, and just to that blues bass, you're like you just
Hmm.
got a smile on your face the whole time. His playing is just outstanding. It's always been outstanding. He was one of the best for sure. But that man, I mean, yeah, can I say I can't say anything more about that song and all the other band members what they do on it as well. Noel Redding and all this other. It's outstanding. But yeah, Hendrix Red House for me.
Nice.
Sends me.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Um, this one, I think I've got a couple that might surprise you. There's 3 left on the list here, Chop.
Okay.
My number 8, this is from a soundtrack to a movie that we both like. This is from the soundtrack of From Dusk Till Dawn. It's a song called After Dark by Tito
Um,
and
the
Tarantula.
tarantulas. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just love the song. It's kind of got this kind of dark and swingy, dangerous little vibe, but it's subdued and it's kind of a swaying, very seductive. And I think it's the song um that Salma Hayek's character comes out to. Is that the one where she dances to? Maybe, maybe not.
Oh, it might be. I think it is. Yeah.
It sounds like the way
When
Salma
the
Hayek
world
was
and
moving.
my pants were first introduced to Selma Hayek. Yes. Thank you.
From no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not.
Say
From Just Till Dawn. Right?
it. Yeah, I
Uh,
had her from Dust Till Dawn when I saw that movie.
oh man.
Man.
Selma Hayek, we love you.
Sorry, buddy.
Obviously, some of us have loved you more than others, but
Yeah.
we'd love to come on a show and talk about your
I was
experience
going to
on
name
From
my
Dusk to
for a
Dawn.
while. For a while, I was going to name my right hand Selma. So,
Okay, man.
yeah.
I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. I'm not shaking that hand.
Nope.
That's right.
Make sure you get use hand sanitizer every time you shake this.
I keep a bottle handy. I'm gonna squirt it in the camera eye. It's
Next
coming
time we
through.
get together, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to touch you,
No,
but let's
no,
just tilt together.
I'm putting a sheet up between us. You can be on the other side of the sheet.
Oh shit! Oh,
Ah,
go ahead, buddy. Yeah, sorry, you're
that's
up.
good. No, that's good. I got quite distracted. I was already
Yeah,
building that sheet wall in the room. Like,
yeah.
nope, I gotta keep that hand away.
You're like,
Um,
I don't want to visualize,
I've
Chop
already
doing this.
visualized too much. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Uh,
yeah, no, it's a
uh,
really great song. I mean, it's a fun movie,
yes.
but that song is really wonderful. I'd love that house band, but that song in particular, I just love that kind of got that vibrato, on the guitars. It just sounds like the Tex-Mex version of like Surf for Rock, but like really slowed down, like half tempo, and that's what it's what creates that kind of serpentine, almost
Oh yeah.
seductive kind of quality to the rhythm. And it's fantastic. So there's my number 8,
Okay.
After Dark.
I'm behind a little bit on yours. Oh, well, I started off, but I got my
How many
next
did
one
I
is
jump ahead?
no, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. So
Can you not count to 10?
yeah, yeah, I
Are you
counted right
sure?
10. Yeah, 10, 9. I had Rolling Stones, Black Sabbath, Led Zepp, Robin Trower, Bad Company. Oh, wait a minute.
You put
Okay,
12 on there, didn't you?
may I put more?
Okay.
Well, hey, I'm sorry. I was
No.
quite exhausted. I worked 56 hours this weekend, so I was.
I guess
Uh,
anything over 10, discount chop
uh,
out.
I,
That's
okay.
fine. Chop, we'll just do you got more. That's cool. We got more to talk
Okay.
about. Go
Okay.
ahead. Yeah,
Sorry, kids. Chop was a little exhausted this week. Uh,
yeah.
wow, I am getting a case of the olds. Anyway, uh, the Doors, 5-1, off "Waiting for the Sun" album. Man, that beat, that intro, it draws you right in immediately. And Robbie Krieger's playing throughout that is insane. And the lyrics just are haunting and get you, and has so many different meanings with it. Most obviously, one of them is about the Vietnam War, around that era. But man, it's just, I don't know. There's something about that is one of my all time, might be my favorite Doors song of all time, believe it or not. It's Do Me. It's just, but man, it's just that beat draws you in, and the playing's outstanding on it, and Morrison's lyrics. So yeah, 5-1 Doors.
Nice. Yeah, I had a Doors track on my list as well earlier, like in my initial list. I was going to have Riders on the Storm just because it is so haunting and
It is.
melodic, and Ray Manzarek, with he just goes and plays, and it's just
Yeah.
keys that are so like ethereal, and just kind of beautiful. And but I'm like, I gotta cut something, but apparently
Sure.
not if I can go to 12. So
Well, I can't count to 10, obviously. So you're
that's
okay.
right.
You're
It's
okay,
good.
Montag.
No, it's all fine, man. It's all good. Well, how many do you have left? I got 2 left on mine. I've got numbers 9 and 10. How many do you have left?
Oh, I wasn't off that bad then. I got 3 left. So okay.
Okay,
I,
so why don't
I
you go
just
ahead
added
and
one. I had
so
10 in the bonus. Yeah.
that's right. Go
Okay.
ahead. Do one more for us.
All right. I'm gonna go with the Allman Brothers Band, and I'm gonna go with the song Soul Shine off Where It All Begins. Man, that melody gives me goosebumps every time. You can be baked, you can be fucking straight up sober and let's do it. Doesn't matter. It's uplifting in its lyrics. It's mellow. Always brings a smile to the face. It's just beautiful. And yeah, it's Soul Shine by Allman Brothers Band.
Nice. My number 9 is, I think, on one of the most trippy albums ever made.
Nope, you
Um,
froze up.
are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
Okay.
Now I hear it. Yeah, you froze up a little bit. Now we're good.
Yeah, you had done that earlier to me too.
Did
So
I?
I don't,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm not sure if it's on my end, your end. It's all good, kids.
We're all good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna edit
We're
this out.
celebrating 420. It's
That's
okay.
right. Things are gonna happen, man. Um,
Everything makes you happy on this day.
that's right. Yeah. This is off a really trippy album, from one of the most famous bands ever, a little band called the Beatles, off of their album Magical Mystery Tour. And
Mm.
this song is called I Am the Walrus. And it is
Yeah.
this whole album is just bonkers. It's really like it has some beautiful stuff on it, but some really weird and trippy stuff as well. And you can hear the right sparkly crackles of cocaine or marijuana, LSD, all the stuff they were doing, whatever drugs they were doing, a lot of LSD and a lot of marijuana. Um, but this album sounds like, you're gonna get a contact high just listening to it. Especially I Am the Walrus. It is so fucked up, like it makes no sense. I'm like, what the hell
There's
is this all
many
about?
people talk about this track in the
Yeah,
same kind of regard. Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, so yeah, if you're feeling like really fucked up already, then put on the I Am the Walrus. You're gonna be right in good company.
All right.
And how many do you
Next
got left now, Chop?
two.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and do them both, and I'll finish with my number 10.
Okay, bud. My next two choices, last two, are going to be Deep Purple, Child in Time. Anybody could have said Smoke on the Water. I'm like, nah, that's too easy. Child in Time to me is just, it's off their In Rock album. Fantastic album. But it's beautiful. It's epic, sweeping. Gillan's vocals, John Lord's keys. Dun, 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 dun. It's just, it's haunting. It's another one that kind of sends me ethereal. And Gillan's just singing his guts out on that. He did it screams like that I since when he did on Born Again with Sabbath, but where I think he kind of really blew out his voice quite a bit with that album. But this song is just it's classic, and of course it's around that time. I don't think it had directly to do with the Vietnam era, but it was what I read in an interview with Gillan is reflecting the mood of that time period, which of course that was Vietnam era, but it's just got I just love the keys in there. I love and there's that middle section where it's all instrumental and they're all playing off each other, Ian Peace and John Lord and Richie going crazy. And then it just breaks and it goes right back into the original key passage. And you're just like, whoa. So a heavy song, beautiful and epic and Child in Time. Next choice, last choice. I'm a big Blue Oyster Cult fan, as you know. I'm doing Don't Fear the Reaper. I can't help it. I can't leave this song off the list. It's on Agents of Fortune. I need more cowbell, but it is lyrically so beautiful, epic but heavy. That guitar melody is just what can you say? It's classic. Everybody who hears that riff, they know what that song is. It's automatically recognizable. It's quintessential.
I love the guitar solo. This
Oh
guitar
yeah,
solo coming in
yeah.
that really
It's
blistering,
crazy.
those like staccato 30-second notes or something like that. So,
Oh, it's
you know,
blazing.
yeah. I'm like,
And with the drums too behind it. The
yeah,
drummers just like it's like holy cow.
yeah.
Yeah.
And coming in, and it's not an overly complicated solo, which doesn't have
No,
to be. I mean, the
but it's a
melody is right
quickness.
there. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's just coming in. It's crescendo of as the tension and the musical tension is rising. It's a really great burst through. Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to have that album on I think it was a Solid Gold 80 album I had or something like that. Like
Okay.
K-Tel, like Solid
Oh, the
Gold
K-Tel
80.
compilations and stuff.
Yeah, I had that one. I had something by Jethro Tull. Uh, there was Blondie. There was a Blondie song. Call Me, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Cheap Trick, Dream Police was on there.
Yeah. Cool.
And
Yeah, I used to have the
don't be the
cassette
re
versions, a lot of those compilations in the day. Yeah.
yeah. And I think I got it because I really wanted Cheap Trick, and I did instead of buying a Cheap Trick album, or maybe I
Sure.
didn't know about the song. I don't know what I got it. I was 13, so but yeah, Don't Fear the Reaper.
Memory.
Nice.
Yeah.
We could call the song episode "Don't Fear the Reefer." Yes. Yeah. Yes. Why didn't
Fellas,
I think of that
you're gonna
before?
want to have that cowbell on that
That's
track.
right. We're gonna trademark that. I bet we could we could probably make some shirts with that.
Don't fear the reaper.
Don't fear the reaper. Yes. Oh,
Excellent
my baked
Montag. It has to
mind
be.
is so
Yes.
good at marketing. Don't fear the
Oh,
reefer. Yeah,
the melding of the minds. It's amazing on this
I'm gonna
showcase.
get AI to draw me some really crazy shit like that. Don't fear the reefer.
You gotta get shirts, man. Yeah.
Yeah, we could actually like have a Grim Reaper like holding out like a cart or or a stogie or a doobie
Yeah,
a
join, man.
bull.
Yeah. Don't fear the reaper.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think it'll work.
Yep.
Trademark heavy metal horror 2025. So don't take it,
Right.
suckers. Okay, well, my last song, we also talked about in our last show about Prague, and
Mm.
this is Ghost Reveries, Harlequin Forest by Opeth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love this band. One of my favorite bands, right up there with Rush for me. This is a great album, and this is the one I said if you got one song to invite someone to check out this band, this is the song.
Yeah.
What I really love about it is the section in the center. There's about a 3 or 4 minute section where it's just quiet. very melodic, very, and then it kind
Mhm.
of builds this, where you start talking about the trees. And this is really it's just melodic keyboard and guitar, very atmospheric. And then the bass and the drums come in with this really simple 4/4 beat, and it just kind of carries the song. But it's like such a tranquil moment and such a trippy vibe where you're in it. You just don't you just kind of want to ride it for a while. You're not in any
Mhm.
hurry to get out of it. And that's what I love about Opeth. They just, when you get in those grooves, it's like you're just happy in the moment, you know?
Yep.
And yeah.
Great list, man.
Ah, yeah, don't fear the reefer. Don't.
Don't fear the reaper.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I hope
Great,
no one else
Montag.
has done that. There's probably someone out there. How to do a quick Google
There's
search.
sometimes there's things you just say that I'm just like, what the fuck was he thinking? But this is brilliance. This was brilliant.
Yeah. Well, that's an honor. I'm glad we can perform a service that was vital.
That's
It's
right.
important.
And
It's
you're welcome, audience.
that's right. It's an important message for
Yeah.
everyone. Ah, well, I guess we can get out of here.
Sure.
Yeah, coming up next time, kiddies, we're going to be doing a Live and Let Live 2. It's alive 2. Kind of our anticipation for the new Spinal Tap. But we got to have a gangbuster show. We got a lot of special guests coming. It's
Yeah.
going to be amazing. You're going to have a good time. So,
All right.
all right, hey, you can find Heavy Metal Horror on unsaneradio.com. You can listen to full episodes or download to your device. You can find us on Facebook, Heavy Metal Horror Podcast. On Instagram, look for Montag Lewis, one word. Our YouTube page, Heavy Metal Horror Podcast. If you're watching, that's where you're at. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And if you know someone who would like our show, tell them about us. This has been Montag, Master of Illusion.
And Chop Top.
And we've been getting baked, and you've been watching and listening to Hy-Vee
Retro
Metal
Reaper.
Horror.
This is Doug Helvering, and you have been listening to Heavy Metal Horror, the best podcast that you've never heard before.